This supermodel turned TV host has been flaunting devastatingly flawless looks since the late 90s. So we're taking a nostalgic tour of her best hair, makeup, and style choices as we look back at nearly 3 decades of Heidi Klum's ever-evolving looks.
I've had funny moments like perms. That's what people did back then, I guess.
It might be hard to believe, but Klum's modeling career started way back in the 90s. Klum moved from Germany to New York in 1993 after winning the top prize in a German modeling competition. Once she was in the States, she was signed to Metropolitan Models, and it wasn't long before her stardom skyrocketed.
I'm not gonna be like elbow my way through. If they like me and if it happens, of course it's great.
In 1999, she hit the red carpet for the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. With her minimal makeup and straight honey blonde tresses, Klum proved that a low-key look can be straight up stunning. Her fresh-faced complexion hinted at her love of natural hair and makeup, but as fans would quickly find out, the model isn't afraid to mix things up. Arriving in London for the Brit Awards in 2002, Klum decided to leave her trademark sunny blonde locks behind in favor of a glossy brunette shade. With her darker hair and fuller bangs, Klum was almost unrecognizable on the red carpet. According to Elle, 2002 marked Klum's first appearance at the prestigious show, where she also presented the award for Best British Group to the band Travis. Klum linked up with the singer Seal in 2004, so it makes sense that she traveled to Las Vegas for the World Music Awards in September of that year. For the occasion, the model wore her hair in a loose updo and debuted a smoky eye with bold black liner. While the couple would go on to marry in 2005, Klum described their first meeting, recalling to Redbook, "We met in New York at the Mercer Hotel. I was in the lobby and he walked in. My friend introduced us and I told Seal to sit down."
I really love my family. Starting from my husband, who's the most handsome person in the world.
According to E! News, when the couple first got together, Klum was already pregnant with her daughter Linny, with former boyfriend Flavio Briatore. Klum gave birth in May 2004 and tied the knot with Seal a year later. 2005 was a big year for Klum. On May 10th, the model married Seal in an intimate beach wedding in Mexico. Weeks later, she took the stage at the Life Ball 2005 in Austria. The fundraising event supported those living with HIV and AIDS and took place annually until 2019. For the charitable occasion, Klum channeled old Hollywood with a bright red lip and curls reminiscent of Marilyn Monroe, looking absolutely gorgeous while pregnant with her son Henry. Victoria's Secret helped make Heidi Klum a household name, so it's not a surprise that the model had such a close working relationship with the brand.
The turning point definitely was Victoria's Secret for me. One day I got an appointment and I went and they actually booked me and I was like, yes!
In 2006, she attended the launch of a Victoria's Secret makeup line in Los Angeles, where she served up a glamorous take on boho chic. With her hair styled in loose, effortless waves and a healthy glow to her skin, the model showed that she's always ready to embrace that easy summer style. Klum gave herself a style overhaul in 2008 by transitioning to a brighter, blonder lob. With long bangs and lightly feathered hair, the model looked happy and youthful during an appearance in Germany to promote one of her new sponsors. The same year, Klum shared with Redbook, "I love when I go out and I have my hair and makeup done, but I also like it when I'm just with the family because that's real. Seal says it's when I'm pregnant. I always did feel beautiful when I was pregnant, but I do feel more me when I'm my normal size."
If there's one beauty product I can't live without, to be honest, I can live without all of them.
The co-host and judge of Germany's Next Top Model revealed another fresh new look in 2009 when she debuted a shorter lob, grown-out bangs, and a toned-down hair color, all for fans of the show. Commenting on the switch-up, she told Harper's Bazaar UK, "I am not defined by my hair, but I definitely think people recognize me and associate me with blonde. I've played with the shade over the years, almost platinum at one point and then darker, but always blonde. Years ago, Mattel actually made a Barbie doll of me for their Blonde Ambition series. It was so exciting to be included amongst blonde icons like Marilyn Monroe and Goldie Hawn."
It was kind of like a bouncing board, flying to the next level.
The Project Runway star hit the red carpet for the American Music Awards in 2011. Wearing heavy black eyeliner and pink lip gloss, Klum was clearly channeling her inner rock star. Explaining how she manages to have fun with her looks while constantly working, she told Good Housekeeping that year, "Keeping it all together as a modern woman means multitasking, especially when you work. I think you always need to try your best, but at the same time, you can only do what you can do, and you don't need to beat yourself up about it. I'm not white picket fence perfect."
You just have to embrace it, go with it, just roll with it.
At the 40th American Music Awards in 2012, Klum kept it sleek, with a tight bun, subtle golden highlights, and a soft pink lip. At the time, she was stepping out just after she had separated from her husband Seal. Klum revealed to Elle that year, "I feel like I'm in the eye of the tornado. It's emotions inside of your body that are a tornado. And then the outside world doing all this craziness with you wanting it or not wanting it is another tornado. But as hard as it is, so is life." Perhaps the more low-key look was a reflection of Klum doing her best to stay grounded during a challenging time. Klum is famous for her over-the-top Halloween costumes, and 2013 was no exception. The model shocked fans everywhere when she transformed into a much older version of herself for her 14th annual Halloween party in New York City.
People were always saying, wow, you're already 40, you're really old now. I'm gonna show you what's old or how I'm gonna be old.
As for the model's very real obsession with Halloween, Klum explained to The Hollywood Reporter, "When I moved to America, I immediately fell in love with Halloween and the spookiness of it. All that was missing was a fantastic party. It felt like a real opportunity for me."
I love Halloween so much. I don't think I'm ever going to get tired of it.
Throughout her career, Klum has showcased an extraordinary variety of hairstyles and makeup looks. But one thing's for sure, the model knows how to stun like an old-school Hollywood star. In 2015, Klum attended the 72nd Annual Golden Globe Awards. With her blonde, wavy hair swept to one side and red lipstick to match her gown, the model looked as though she just stepped out of a classic movie. As an icon of the industry, Klum frequently finds herself at New York Fashion Week. Project Runway even films each finale at the iconic event.
Beauty and brains.
But at Fashion Week in 2015, Klum showed off her glowy tan, golden locks, shimmery eyeshadow, and blushing pink lip. And, per usual, she looked as though she was ready to take the runway herself, instead of sitting stylishly on the sidelines. Klum is a regular on the red carpet for award season, and in 2017, she stepped out for the 74th Annual Golden Globe Awards. With her hair pulled back to reveal darker roots and scattered highlights, the model looked seriously chic. Klum also kept her makeup simple, opting for long black lashes and the natural lip for which she would become well known.
And I'm very excited about it. Can you tell?
As the years have rolled on, the model has etched out a unique style that's all her own. Klum looked back on her early fashion choices, telling Elle, "It was horrible. I wore too much makeup. I'd put on foundation, way too much blush. I had the worst clothes. I didn't have heels. Where I come from, where would I need to wear heels?"
To win an Emmy today for the last chapter, now opening a new one, would be really the icing on the cake.
At the Creative Arts Emmys in 2018, the Making the Cut star looked positively pristine as she debuted her modern take on the classic bouffant. With natural look makeup and a return to her honey blonde tresses, Klum was a perfect fit for the SoCal setting. But the host explained to HuffPost that her seemingly endless string of good hair days isn't exactly her reality. She said, "Everybody has bad hair days. If it's really bad, I usually throw my hair into a bun or I wear a hat. But sometimes I just don't care because the days of having your hair perfect are over. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I don't even brush my hair. My trick is to wash my hair at night and fall asleep with my hair wet. Then I roll around in the pillow and I wake up and my hair looks perfectly messy. If only it were that easy for the rest of us." Klum hit the red carpet for the Trevor Project's Trevor Live LA event in 2019, wearing a bold red lip and styling her blonde tresses to be a little messy and boho chic. But her glow might have had a little more to do with her love life than her bronzer. In July 2019, Page Six revealed that Klum had secretly tied the knot with German musician Tom Kaulitz earlier that year, and that August the couple threw a second wedding celebration on a yacht in Italy, this time in front of family and friends.
He was like sent from heaven, and he couldn't be kinder and sweeter and more loving than he is.
Of her third hubby, Klum told USA Today, "He's an amazing person. I couldn't be happier."
Are you ready for this right now?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for this right now?
Klum kicked off 2020 with the launch of America's Got Talent Season 15. And for her return to the series, the gorgeous judge brought back the blonde bombshell look. Describing her lifelong risk-taking fashion attitude, she told USA Today that year, "I've been on the worst dressed list many times. It's important to be true to who you are. I always loved fashion. I never went the conservative route. If you look at all my years of being on a red carpet, I always was me."
Big fat yes!
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.